Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
How much did you make today? $0. $0?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm so mad.
And most of you men, you guys have to learn something. If you ain't sleeping or dating or messing with a woman, don't even look at her stories. Don't even like her photos. The second I see provocative photos that a girl is posting, unfollow, because I don't need that. I'm not thirsty and I don't give out free validation. My attention is very scarce because all you guys message them 24/7 on Instagram and comment that you would drink their bathwater and all this other sim.
All right, guys, they asked for it, so stop liking all these half-naked pictures of women on Instagram and other social media platforms. Stop DMing them. Stop commenting on their photos and videos. Stop following those accounts. Literally unfollow them. Unsubscribe from every OF model. Stop approaching those girls downtown that are wearing super short skirts and scandalous clothing.
Even when you haram.
Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. I think I just broke my back. I popped something. Oh my god.
Are very good at manipulating, and 9 times out of 10, you're not the only one.
Damn, you ain't the only one. Is that from experience?
For sure.
What's the most amount of guys you've spoken to at the same time?
4.
Oh. Damn.
Sorry.
What about you?
I'm sorry. Just one at a time. I'm respectful like that.
I'm sorry.
I ain't a player.
Say that to them.
I'm sorry.
Damn, it's crazy.
Rejected all
Excuse me.
My ex broke up with me, left me for another dude. They went to Costa Rica. We were supposed to go to Costa Rica on this trip that she left me with.
Oh my God. So she left and went to the exact place she was supposed to go with you, but with another dude. How do you feel like that's impacted your life?
You try to find yourself again. That's about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why do you think most relationships fail?
Because most girls are for being honest. I mean, I got cheated on.
What do you think led up to your girl cheating on you?
Shit. That's a good question. I would say it's because she's just a whore.
And when she left me, I was a big fat piece of shit.
Had to level up.
It's
the only way.
Yeah, but it's just that I realized while being in the relationship, I lost myself and I became that big fat piece of shit. Because I wasn't a big fat piece of shit, but I became that because I lost myself in the relationship. When she left me, I was like, oh, what the fuck?
Society's always telling women, know your worth, know your worth, know your worth. But we act like men aren't supposed to know their worth. And people take issue when a man knows his worth. Men should know their worth just as much as a woman. You have to understand you have value here. You are just as important to this relationship as she is. So just as you need to give to her, she needs to give to you. It's a two-way street. And I think more importantly, you have to get to a point where you are not afraid if she walks away from you.
Yeah.
The reality is that men, especially good men, get caught up in the fear of losing her, that they do everything in their power to keep her, not realizing that now, rather than losing her, you're losing yourself.
You need to operate as if they belong to the streets unless they prove to you otherwise. The burden of performance is on them to prove that they're worthy of a relationship. And a lot of guys are too quick to give these chicks rings, bags, commitment, and all this other craziness for no reason other than the fact that
She's not interested. It's really that simple. If you are trying to contact a woman and you're getting delayed response, when a woman likes you, she will cancel plans. She responds immediately. She becomes available. When she doesn't really like you that much, she's unavailable. It's really that simple.
Oh, you want to know if they like you? And this method is 100% foolproof. When you're texting them, do they take more than 2 hours every single time you shoot them a text? I understand people are working, people are busy, okay? If they take 2 hours every single time you text them, they do not like you.
Me staring at the what you doing text from the same person for the 10th time today.
If you don't text them back, that man knows you don't want to text them back because he's made the mistake of overthinking this situation before. And all it did was bring somebody into his life that did not see his worth. And he is not doing that again.
I mean, at the bars, like, I do talk to guys and, like, they'll give me their number, but I'm a bad texter. Like, I'm not the type busy.
Hot girl credo. I hate when you guys do this.
Unless I'm trying to.
I hate when you guys do this.
I'm not
you guys are the worst.
Unless I'm trying to
This is the
fuck.
stupidest.
I'm a good texter. But
Yeah, exactly. When you guys say you're bad texters, just say you don't want to talk to us.
Oh, okay.
It's annoying. All you hot girls out there, you're always like, I'm a bad texter.
I'm busy.
If you want to respond, you'll just respond to the text. It's not hard.
Wait on his texts. If he is off, if he is weird, give him.
I just woke up.
But this video better be a joke. You wanna know what the problem is with doing this, though? Is that if you're not the type of girl who's just busy all the time, this is not something you can do longevity. This is called playing games. And when you play games, sometimes you lose. And if you start out a relationship with games, you're not gonna be able to do that throughout the whole relationship. If you're just not responding to text messages while you're laying in your bed, eating Cheetos, scrolling on TikTok, what's the point? What's the point?
I am way too grown to be looking at someone's response and be like, yeah, let me wait a few minutes to respond if I want to talk to them, right? I will respond right away when I see your message, your snap, whatever, right? If I want to talk to you. Therefore, if they can leave me undelivered, if anyone just leaves me undelivered when I'm trying to talk to them, I'm going to start ghosting people respectfully. We're too grown for this.
If a woman calls you or texts you, let the phone ring, or don't respond for 4 hours. Take a whole day to yourself and then get back to her. Be short with your responses. These are aspects of dread game. Making a woman become emotionally anxious because she's wondering where she stands in the romantic field with you. I don't advocate for dread game. The problem with dread game is that you're actually putting way more effort into getting her to like you than you are into your purpose. The same actions can be taken with different intentions behind them. You can have a girl messaging you and nothing going on in your life, and all you're doing is taking your time to emotionally manipulate her with dread, being toxic, as they say, taking your time to respond, but you're focused on when to respond to her. I've done some of these things, although they do yield good results. The problem is that you can't keep this up forever. The same results can come with following your purpose. For instance, if a woman I'm dating texts me and is looking for a response, I'm going to be busy throughout the day working on the things that will get me to where I want to be in life. I'm so focused on them. And when I get a minute, if I check my phone and I notice, oh, she texted me, she sent me a Snapchat, she's called me, I will then take the time to respond to her. Say she's saying, hey, how's it going? Or something insignificant in that regard. I'll message her back and say, hey, it's great, I'm just busy right now. I'll give you a call later tonight. Or, hey, I'm a little busy right now. Let's grab dinner. When are you free next? And then just leave it. She'll respond. I'll set up a date, because this thing is purely for setting up dates. It is not for getting to know someone. I spend very little time texting or calling a woman. I spend the majority of my time with her in person, because that leads to physical intimacy, leads to bonding, interacting, and enjoying my time. Because if I'm not working on my purpose, I better have a damn good excuse for not doing that.
In a better mood now that we're at Walmart. I bet if you smiled more, you'd be a little happier. Do you think that'll cheer you up? Hey, maybe try and be less sensitive.
What are you trying to do?
Hey, I bet if you just calm down, you'd feel a little bit better than... You know, you're kind of acting like my...